In February 2017, our CEO, Blake Moret, comes forward with a concept. By June, we've agreed that we're going to run a pilot starting in August and graduating in November. Everything is fast-paced in 2017 to go from concept to graduating a class. What we've been able to do over the last year is prove our curriculum translates, people learn the kinds of things they need to learn to do jobs. And oh, by the way, we've also learned that we're agile enough to adjust our technical curriculum, our professional skills curriculum to be the right things to make veterans' experience in the academy the most it can be.
I'm a 10.5-year active duty Air Force veteran. I worked aircraft avionics on B-52 G&H aircraft. Veteran status means a lot to me. My time in the military meant a lot.
14-year veteran, Navy. I made Chief Petty Officer. I went from this guy who's traveled the world. I felt like I was worth nothing to anybody because I couldn't get any jobs.
When transitioning from the military to civilian life, it was harder than I expected because I just assumed because I was a veteran, all the doors would be open for me. My job would transition into a civilian job in an easier path.
A lot of veterans, when they get out, they don't really have anywhere to go. And you know, some are worse off than others, some do okay, but there's a lot out there that have nowhere to go.
I get a call, they have this program for veterans. It's in industrial automation and controls, which is something I've always wanted to do for the last 24 years. I'm finally gonna get a chance to do it.
From first email, I initially thought it was too good to be true.
This program has given us a huge jump start. They've essentially taken 4, 5, 6 months of training and compressed them into 3. I haven't experienced anything like this since I was active duty, and it's been intense. It's been challenging. It's brought the group closer together.
No matter what branch you come from, veterans as a whole is kind of seen as a team. A lot of times veterans are kind of forgotten about after they get out of the service. It's really special to have a company and organization that specifically seeks out veterans and really sees them as kind of special.
Individuals performing in very, very high-tech roles, those skills translate because they have the ability to, on a very rapid pace, assimilate deep technical knowledge.
This program has given me the ability to get a feel for it and to understand where I can go and what I can contribute.
Graduates from the program, it's amazing to look at their evolution. At least 3 cases from the pilot class where they exited the program as individual contributors and are now working in supervisory and management roles at the customers they were hired to work at.
A lot of people are focused on degrees nowadays and coming out of college, and a lot of veterans chose not to take that route. They chose to take a different route. So being able to, at their end of service, have a different route to go about and get a job that's meaningful and able to have kind of a little bit of prestige, I feel like is great, and I feel like the growth is limitless.
The goal is to have a run rate of putting 1,000 men and women through the Academy of Advanced Manufacturing a year.
When I came in here, I was like, nah, I'm just a guy in the background. I had to see in me what other people were seeing. I got so much more out of this program than I ever expected.
Every time we hand somebody a plaque that signifies that we're graduating another individual out of the Academy of Advanced Manufacturing, it's the new best moment. It's just an incredible feeling, and it's almost impossible to put it in words. The really great news is it's going to keep going. What was the best a year ago is dwarfed by what's the best now, and I'm sure it's going to be just completely minimized by what will be the best when we're at a run rate of 1,000 veterans a year.